my peeps? Alright, the reason we're here today is because I changed my mind. I think I'm going to actually put our little pop seeds in some paper towel because I ordered some cocoa. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm actually going with cocoa and soil mix this time. Don't know how it's going to go, but you only live once, right? Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take these pop seeds, put them in some paper towel, toilet paper, and we're going to grow a little root system. And I'm going to put them in my little peat pucks. So let's do that today. Just a, little update for you. Alright, so here we got our seeds. And as you can tell, they're all sitting there at the bottom. That means they're all good to go. So here's what I like to do at this point. I like to get myself a plate. And I like to make a couple wraps with this. I like it to have a little bit of density to it, not too much. And you use the water you've already attained. I just kind of wet that down a bit. Fold it over and I kind of saturate it. The thing is, you don't want it drenched. You want it nice and wet, but you don't want it dripping wet. Okay. At that point, I just pour off any excess water. I just save it just in case I need a little extra there whenever I put the seeds in. Okay, now drop our little seeds down. Now, a good thing is you don't really want to touch these with your fingers. That is what I'm told anyway, and I always stuck to it. So, I just kind of like to separate these a little. You never know how big they're going to grow and how fast they're going to grow like that. Alright, there we go. Now, I like to fold them over, give them a little tiny pat down, and I just add a little bit extra water, not much. Okay, now from that point on, I'm going to put it in a baggie. This just helps you retain your moisture. If you don't, it's going to dry quick. And if you forget and it dries bone dry, you can kill your seeds. So, and I don't fully close it. I don't want to seal it completely. So I just leave about half it open. And what I'm going to actually do with this, I usually like to keep it in a dark space. So I'll sometimes put it in a Tupperware dish. A dark Tupperware dish or anything like that, and set it somewhere warm. Right over by my router, it has a lot of heat coming off it, so around there is good. Sometimes I actually set it on top of the router. I'll put like a roll of duct tape and then set the dish on top of the roll, so it's not directly on it, but it still gets that residual heat, and that usually speeds it up. I've actually had these sit in a cooler area, and a week went by and like nothing. I took them and set them on somewhere warm. Within 6 hours, they were an inch long. Like, that's the difference it makes temperature. So you really want these to be warm. And there's lots of warm spots around your house. Anyway, guys, like I said, it's just a quick little video. But I think that's what we're going to do. Now, when my cocoa comes in, I'm going to make a video about rehydrating the cocoa. I've never done it before, so you get to experience it with me. And I got, a bit of soil. I want to mix that in, and I just don't want pure cocoa, and we'll see how that goes. So again, thanks for stopping by. Put some dank on it.